Most clients that we engage with, we see them store data in Excel sheet or share a drive. Some others do it in PLM or ERP. Manufacturers, especially given their complexity with the data structure, should have a purpose-built solution like a PIM to manage the data relationship and drive data governance. Numerous statistics show that it reduces errors by up to 45%, boosts product sales by up to 50%, just when you can manage and provide to your consumers the right data around the product. Most importantly, the experience expectation for B2B buyers changing. There was a recent study done where 40% of the B2B buyers are Gen Z. And so the portal experience won't really cut it anymore. You gotta have AI index your product data, syndicate it across channels. The current setup the manufacturers have, ERP or PLM, are not built for that. If a manufacturer has ERP and PLM, that doesn't mean that a PIM is not needed. A PIM complements ERP and PLM. Product will start its life in PLM and move on to the ERP. And PLM and ERP are both back office tools. A PIM is a system that takes product data where you can enrich product data and syndicate it across channels. Most importantly, a PIM is just not like a repository. A PIM is a tool that enables you to drive data governance in your organization and creates a standard for what the data coming out looks like. Manufacturers don't have like a data governance model in place and the data is lacking. I think it's depending on the vertical the manufacturer is in, it could be a massive liability if, for example, product is sold without proper specifications. Another one that often leads to is bad data leads to bad experience. Natural byproduct of that is lack of sales, drop in sales. Step one is to align internally on the requirements. Embrace that a PIM and what is the objective of the project. A PIM is going to drive our data governance on top of where all the product information will live. Second is define the requirements. Before you engage any platform or even any partner, just get a high-level understanding of what do you want out of this project. Evaluate products based on your needs and find a partner that will sit down with you before prescribing anything. We'll do a workshop on trying to understand your business, your challenges, your old processes. They're open to changing them and really understanding where you're coming from before a subscription is being prescribed. The red flags around choosing a PIM solution would be hidden costs. The biggest red flag is probably choosing a solution without having evaluation criteria on what is the right solution for you, which maps back to your requirements. What we talked about earlier is understand what it is that you need from a PIM solution. And choosing a partner that doesn't understand the manufacturing space, the data structure, and complexities that come with that. Bluestone PIM is a modern tech purpose-built for data governance, modern tech. It has a lot of native built-in AI components. They're not just bolted on after the fact. We feel very confident in Bluestone's ability, at least with the clients we work, to fulfill those requirements to the fullest and being a very effective solution.